Hello, good day, good day, good day. Welcome back to Silent Media TV. Today we're going to cover the Manchester derby, Manchester City versus Manchester United at the Etihad Stadium. This is a very important game regarding the top four and also the title race. So this should be a cracker in a game. We witnessed Arsenal beating Tottenham yesterday in the North London derby, and now we will we'll be here to enjoy the Manchester derby as well. How are you guys doing though? As you enter, please just like the video, subscribe if you're new, and share. Yeah. Morning. As you enter, let me know you're here. When you're here, and like the video. What's your prediction in this game? As you can see, the starting lineup, you have Ederson in goal for City, Walker, Nathan Ake, Cancelo, and Manuel Akanji for City in the defense. In the midfield, you have Gundogan. He's the captain, Kevin De Bruyne, and Bernardo Silva. 3 ball players there. Up front, the magnificent Haaland, Jack Grealish, and Foden. For Manchester United in goal, you have De Gea, Martinez, and for Martinez, Malaysia, Rafael Varane, and Dalat. He has been in great form. Dalat, he scores for Portugal on the international break as well. In midfield, Bruno Fernandes, Christian Eriksen, Anthony, Jadon Sancho, and McTominay. So it's a 4-5-1 formation for Manchester United. Rashford is back. The man on fire is back for Manchester United. So let's see if he can bring another big victory back to Old Trafford for his team. So I mean, I didn't predict this game, but my honest prediction for this would be City 3-1. City 3-1, 3-0. Depending on the flow of the game. But it should be a very, very entertaining game nonetheless. So it's about to kick off now. Manchester United, they have been getting the better of Man City over the years, and in recent times, City have been the team to beat. So with the likes of Haaland joining City team, it might be a little bit difficult for them. And Manchester United kicks off this one. Try there. City here playing it around. It's an early challenge between Haaland and Varane. Varane with a crunching tackle putting Haaland down. Varane with a crunching tackle putting Haaland down. It's going to be probably difficult mix talking about those two guys. The names sound similar. But they're looking at Haaland next to Martinez now. It's a giant beside a little midget, honestly. That one is going to be interesting throughout the game. Very interesting. It's too loud. And City on the attack here. Along with the first opportunity off the line with the from a defender. Another block off the line. And City almost 1-0 up early in the first half with 3 shots being blocked off the line. And City come forward again. Early ball in. And City plays it back to Ederson. Haaland with a great opportunity there. You don't want to give him any more chances in this game. You know, he's a very lethal striker. Ball here wide to Phil Foden. Foden, he drives, plays it once to De Bruyne. De Bruyne cuts it back. Great defending from McTominay. Foden to Walker. Walker plays it inside to Ake. And Manchester United sitting deep while City plays it around from left to right. Foden on the near side. Back to Walker. Walker round back to the defenders again. Manchester United, they are in a very good shape defensively. Early scare there from Haaland, you know, two shots there blocked off the line for Manchester United. I think the follow-up shot should have been a goal. Though. I think De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva got another opportunity to score, and none of them scored. But I think the follow-ups, you should finish a follow-up like that. But nonetheless, great defending from Manchester United. Great defending, and the game is still in all as such. And Man City on the front foot again. Good header there from Varane. Manu, they will break down the right hand side. And Nathan Ake cleans up effectively. Once you're in, please like the video. Comment and let me know you're here on what your predictions are for this game. Mine is City offside there for City more than likely. Mine is City 3-1 or 2-0, but I would really want to see Manchester United get a result. Haaland plays a 1-2. Passes a little bit too long for the return, and it's a goal kick to Manchester United. And the replay is now shown. Haaland headed back. I don't think it was going in. De Bruyne, keeper saves off the line. And another shot with a block from a defender. Great defending from Manchester United. Haaland effectively hitting it back across the goal. But De Bruyne followed up, and his shot is saved by De Gea. Manu plays it long, header out from Manchester City, and McTominay cleans up in the middle. McTominay have been having a decent season since the turnaround. He's been the one stopping other teams in the middle of the park, which they have been doing very well. So he has been playing very well. I think he's keeping Casemiro out of the team. I mean, he's young, he's more agile and fresh. So his work rate is needed, especially in the early stages of the game where both teams will be going at it physically. Manchester United here steps up, loses in the middle. De Bruyne plays it once inside, and City has scored. City up 1-0. I mean, it's inevitable. Foden with a brilliant finish. The Bernardo Silva with a square and a one touch from Foden inside the back of the net. And Manchester City already 1-0 up. They just possess the ball really well. Early ball, no one tracked for Phil Foden. He break from the wing and came inside. No one tracked him. Free shot. As long as he executed properly, he was going to score. No one was close to him. I think Ericsson was in that area, but most of them, they were ball watching, basically. Yeah. So that's 1-0 to City. Manchester United, they're gonna have to come out now. I've always said I wanted to see what their reaction would be if they should concede first. So we're going to see now what this Manchester United team is really made of. Like, there's no point in sitting deep anymore. So let's see how will they play. We see Tottenham played yesterday. They played Arsenal. They sat really deep for most of the game, trying to hit Arsenal on the counter, but ultimately it wasn't effective. They had moments, but it wasn't 100% effective, and they came out 3-1 losers. Manchester United, they would be approaching the game in a similar fashion in recent times. So this is definitely outside of their comfort zone. Let's see how they react. Can they take the ball and try to play going forward? Let's see. I would hope to see that. I would hope to see a Manchester United, the caliber of that, club and team, to play out and out attacking football. I would love to see that. They have the players, so they should be able to do it. Anthony on the far side, throw into Manchester City. One thing, you never want to concede an early goal, though. That kind of throw off the whole game plan and all. So I don't think Ten Hag would be happy if you're even going to concede not too early, because no, it's open for you to get 3, 4, 5. We know Manchester City are a very lethal team. Manchester United, they're on the attack. Ball inside the Man City half. Manchester United, they're hustling. Bernardo Silva. Manchester United win the ball in a very good position. He plays inside to Rashford. Great tackle there from Nathan Ake. And Foden coming back, helping his defense, wins it easily, dribbled out calmly. And Walker here on the near side, he calmly as well plays it inside to his central midfielder. Manchester City, they're in no rush to boot this upfield. Dribbling and playing cute passes in the back line to play it out instead of booting it up. And Jack Grealish come close. 1-2 here. Back to Jack Grealish on the line. Great covering from Varane. And City on the front foot again. Cancelo with the throw-in. Pushed in the back from Dalat. A free kick in a very good position for Manchester City. Here on the near side, I mean, close to the 18, midway to the touchline. De Bruyne and Foden is there. United defending that very good. But Manchester City, they are basically dominating the game early on. Manchester United, they are coping, but they aren't they aren't building for anything for themselves as yet. When they get the few position up front, they try to make something quick of it. They don't settle and try to possess the ball. So I guess that's the approach. They're trying to surprise the Man City backline and trying to pounce. Long ball here to Rashford, and Ederson clears that perfectly. We all know Ederson a sweeper keeper, so he will definitely be on top of that 18, prepared for any through ball. Manchester United starts again with Martinez and Varane wide to Dalat. Dalat comes inside to McTominay. McTominay to Ericsson wide on the near side. A throw into Man United. Sancho, he was left out of the England squad. There's fear that he might not make the World Cup squad. A few players left out of that squad that one would think that they should have or could have been there. But coming next month, we will see what Southgate's plans are. I mean, most of the players know themselves that they definitely will be there, but a few are questionable. And Man United possessing the ball here. A pass to Malacia runs under his foot, so a throw into Manchester City. Very poor, very, very poor there from Manchester United, giving away position quite easily. And City will restart play. Once you guys are in, please just like the video. I'll definitely appreciate that. And also subscribe if you're new. We're here covering Manchester City versus Man United. A very, very important game regarding the title race and top 4 positions so far in the league. Man United, they're unbeaten in 4. It's a bit scrappy here from both teams, giving away position cheaply. Man United on the attack. Fernandez plays it long to Sancho on the near side. Man United with a very good attack here. Not bad from Manchester United. A half chance there for Ericsson, and it was dealt with quite effectively from Man City. Walker allowed a pass to go under his feet and cause that half chance. City starts from the keeper. They pass it out as usual. Edison here with possession. It's all in the City 18 at the moment. Passes from keeper to defender. They're in no rush. They're 1-0 up. Man City 1. Man United 0 at Etihad Stadium. City would have been the favorite coming to this game. At home. They're quite strong. And they wouldn't want to see Arsenal keeping that gap of 4 points ahead of them. So they're definitely coming out for the 3 points. Long ball here to Phil Foden. Great defending from Malacia. Sancho trying to play it one time inside, gives away position to Manchester City, and they will restart from Edison once more. And Man United here on the attack, a 50-50 here with Walker and Rashford. Rashford wins. Walker wins that battle, sorry. City start with Nathan Ake here. Grealish on the far side. He drills B1, B2, 1-2 with Haaland, and a free kick in a dangerous position for Manchester City. This is De Bruyne's territory. We see Messi scored a wonderful free kick yesterday from the same position. Martinez there with foul on top of the box. Great 1-2 touch from Haaland, you know, and a great shimmy from Grealish as well. He basically pulled that foul. No, I think Gundogan, De Bruyne, and maybe Foden would be interested in this one. Let's see who takes it. Is this 2-0 to Manchester City after 17, 18 minutes in the game? I really wouldn't want to see that. I definitely wouldn't want to see that. It seemed as if it's going to be Gundogan. He's the one caressing the ball at the moment. It should be him. But let's see if Man United can defend this one. I would definitely hope so. And the shot hits the bar from Gundogan. That was close. That was really close. Because De Gea was nowhere close to it. Free kick on the upright from Ilkay Gundogan. Play starts again, and Manchester City on the front foot. Foul there by Haaland, and Man United starts quickly. I realize Manchester United, they're not trying to play the game slow. They're not trying to get some touch in and play it around. Whenever they get position immediately, they are darting forward. They got a free kick in their third just now, and they didn't even allow the team to go up the field to play it long. Short pass quickly and restart the play, and now they're still under pressure because City wins the ball and everything is in their half. So why is it that they don't just relax, allow the team to go up and get the ball upfield? What I don't understand. They have been under pressure for the majority of the first half. Early ball there, one time inside from De Bruyne, a very good block there from Varane. City wins it back again in the midfield. One time play now. Man United on the attack immediately. There on the far side, Fernandes tries to play it long to Rashford. Great defending from Manchester City. Rashford plays a 1-2. They win it. And City wins it back again. Man United are really scrappy with possession. They're giving away possession really cheaply. And it's their approach causing this. Whenever they get possession of the ball, immediately they are rushing to find Rashford. I mean, Manchester City would have watched Liverpool versus Man U and Arsenal versus Man U and realize that that's their approach. But I'm not seeing where the players are saying, okay, Rashford is being marked, let's not play that ball. They are still forcing the ball onto Rashford, and Man City is winning the position easily. As if Fernandes tried that pass at least 5 times already. The same pass to Rashford, and he's not winning the ball. So why you playing the same way all the time? A good ball in, and City with a second opportunity. Foden should have made it 2-love there. He had time, he had space, he kicks it wide. Foden should have done better with that one. He had the space to get that shot on target. And Man United, I think Man United playing a bit too much in a hurry. I don't understand why they are doing that. You reap rewards from a couple of those counter attacks in the other big games. I understand. But as a player, when you get the ball and you look up and you see a defender being marked by 2-3, why are you still playing the football to him? It really don't make any sense. So City win the ball again, coming forward now. A throw into Manchester United. I'm not getting enough hustle from Man U, and I think they need to try and possess the ball a bit more. Maybe City forcing them, to these errors with their pressing, but I've seen where they're just doing the same thing over and over. Fernandes get the ball and he's rushing to Rashford immediately, and that's going to be very easy to read from a defender. Okay, Rashford get it. Fernandes get it. He's going to look for Rashford. Let's double team him. City here starting attack from Edison. Nathan Ake dribbles out. He's looking for a pass in the middle. Gundogan takes it. Good hustling there from McTominay. Manchester United will get a throw in. McTominay have been doing a fairly good job in that midfield, I must say. You know, he has been doing a very, very fairly good job. Man United plays it around inside to McTominay. McTominay tries to play it wide. Right on Grealish. Grealish dribbles in, beats one, beat two. Great defending from Varane. That was very dangerous. Could have been a penalty if he got the slightest of touch. Man United on the front foot. No, this is better for Manchester United. They slow it down. Rashford came short with a pass there. Very sloppy pass. Rashford had the time to control and pass, and he tried to play it one time. Quick, gives it away. City on the break, and now an unforced error caused a yellow card to Malacia, and he's playing left wing back with Foden coming down that side. He's gonna have some problems, and it's the same Foden that he pulled on. I think yellow card is a bit harsh. His first offense. Did he stop him intentionally? I'm not too sure. He fell, but a yellow card to Malacia, and De Bruyne will take a free kick midway through Manchester United half. Free kick deal with effectively. Manu on the break again. Rashford, he takes it and dribble. Two, he's been tracked by De Bruyne and a defender. One time inside to Manchester United. McTominay plays it long. They keep playing that long ball. It's definitely not working. It's not working. Are they deliberately pressuring Kyle Walker's wing? That's the only place I see Manchester United playing the ball. They're taking it up, play it long. Rashford making the runs on this side, and Sancho as well. But City dealing with all those attacks easily. Nothing to worry about much. City on the front foot again. Haaland here. He plays it inside. Great tackle there from Martinez. Man United tries to break. City, they press early. They don't give it time to rest. Good playing out here from Man United. It's back now to Martinez. And I prefer they do this than what they have been doing and giving away the ball cheaply, putting themselves under pressure again. So get some pass in. You need all of that to build the confidence of your attackers. The more touches a forward get, it's the more comfortable he is, and he will be prepared for anything that pops up. Good touch here from Malacia. Foul there to Manchester United, and that's it. Now you got a foul in Manchester City's half. His team can come up the pitch, and Manu starts early again. And this is a little bit better. They try to play a long ball and give it away cheaply again, and City on the break. I don't understand why are Manchester United attacking like this. Cancelo on the far side, he's trying to beat his defender on a corner kick to Manchester City. Man United are giving away position way too easy. You're playing against a Manchester City that once you give them position, it's very difficult for you to get it back, and they're giving away the ball so easily all the time. Set piece here to Manchester City. Kanji and Haaland inside box. Short corner there. De Bruyne plays inside to Foden. Foden tries to square it. A block there from Manchester United. On another corner to throw into Man City. Yeah. But all in all, I think the game is really being played or we all expect it to be. City having most of the possession, in the earlier stages they were more dominant. I think Manchester United, they are now, you know, being more effective in winning the balls and trying to be in the face of Manchester City. But it's when they get the ball, it's just not enough. They're giving away the ball really, really cheap. Really, really, really cheap. But Manchester City 1-0 up over Manchester United. Midway through the first half. City on the road here to keep pace with Arsenal at the top of the table. So let's see if Man U can come back and spoil this for Manchester City. Sorry. City playing it around. Man United sitting in their half, restricting City from going forward. With City, they're happy to play it all around. All those lines you're seeing on the pitch, that City playing the ball around without Man U winning it. Those are all passes by Manchester City. Those are all passes. And the pass carries them way up the pitch with a very good chance to De Bruyne, and he kicks it fairly wide. So I think City, they made over 20 passes before they got that opportunity. Poor shot in the end for De Bruyne. His quality is way ahead of that. I don't think he catches that properly. And Man United will start with De Gea plays it long, and City tries to play it out. Man United wins it back. Dalot on the attack on the far side. Man United with numbers in Manchester City's half now. That's really good. That's good signs. Anthony on the far side. We haven't seen much of him. Back to Dalot. Dalot inside to McTominay. Back outside to Anthony. It's one of those rare opportunities for Man United to try ball inside from Anthony, but it's a very wide pass over the top, and it's a goal kick to City. But a better sign, of intent here from Manchester United. They tried to possess it left, right, and an attempted square there from Anthony, but a little bit too far. But I think it's better signs for them because they have been giving away the football so cheaply in the first half of the first half. City starts again, and Cancelo on the far side plays it back to Nathan Ake, inside to Gundogan, back to Ake. City, they're playing it around, and they're playing it around, and they're eventually getting space to go forward. I think I'm not seeing McTominay here. Another shot blocked, basically off the line again, and City here with another opportunity to make it 2-0. And Man United players down on the top of the 18, but City still not stopping. Bernardo Silva with a shot there. That's 4 shot consecutively. De Bruyne with a shot there from about 25 yards, touched over the bar by De Gea. What? That would have been a wonderful goal from De Bruyne. Touched over the bar from there. Very good save from De Gea. He will be busy today. That's about 5 shots City took, and they have all been blocked. In just the De Bruyne shot ended up going through, and it was going on target, but De Gea was up for the task. The Man United players, they're arguing that City should have stopped due to the Man United player that was on the ground. Fernandez here trying um to bring a point across to the ref. Ref doesn't seem really interested. With sportsmanship, maybe they could have stopped the game. Varane was down. But this is the Manchester derby. You start the game and you said, "Hello, get up," and then Man United on a counter and it's 1-1. So, I mean, I definitely understand why City would continue. You in your eyes, this is an opportunity to score, and you're going to give up the opportunity by stopping to give the the opposing team the advantage or the time to fix their problems. And if Varane is injured, it's going to be a big problem for Man United, as Maguire is injured for this game. He's not available. Another stop off the line. I think it's a goal. Yeah, Haaland scored. Yeah, 2-0 to Manchester City. This man was going to score today. He was definitely going to score. I mean, he said he wanted to play against Manchester United. I think in my view, the game is over already. I don't see how Manchester. I'm not seeing anything from Man United to say they're going to come back. That was a very good header. He was basically being blocked by two Man United defenders. One was marking him, and he went and outjumped the other one. Sorry, why is it that Ericsson is marking? Why is it that Ericsson is marking Haaland though? He ended up jumping McTominay for that one, but that's 2-0. That's 2-0 to Manchester City. Definitely gonna need more from Man United. We're definitely going to need more from Man United. And Man United, their 4-match unbeaten run in the Premier League is under threat now after going down 2-0 in the first half by Manchester City. Their unbeaten run is under threat. That's and Haaland, he's on fire. I mean, Haaland scoring is like saying, you know, the fire is hot. I mean, Walker is down, but he's already off the pitch. Man United here on the front foot. Try to play it long again. City deals with it quite easily, and Man United back with position on the near side with Sancho. We haven't seen Sancho. We haven't seen Anthony, and I don't think it's a case where they're being marked out of the game. I just think it's Man United's approach. It takes them out of the game, in my view. Man United here on the far side with Dalot to Anthony. Anthony, he takes on one, plays it back. Dalot inside to Martinez. Martinez to Ericsson. Ericsson keeping position here. And why is it that I prefer Manchester United to do this instead of what they have been doing and giving a position cheaply? They are possessing the ball and waiting on that moment to try and pounce. They play it long again, gives it away. But I think they need to possess the ball a little bit more. I mean, on some occasions they can go direct, but keep giving away the position so cheaply. I know you're 2-0 down. Man City, they're on the front foot again, and that's 3-0. This doesn't look good. This doesn't look good. 3-0 to Man City, Haaland double. And that will be it for Man United today. 37 minutes gone. De Bruyne, as usual, he plays it inside to Haaland. And once you give Haaland, you can bet on that he's going to score. It's going to be a long day here for Manchester United. Is this a reality check for Manchester United? I mean, Grealish dribbling free through the middle, and then De Bruyne with so much space. And look at that pass from De Bruyne. Even if Varane tried to stop that, Varane would kick the ball in the back of the net. I'm telling you, Varane was there. He allowed it to go by him. He didn't try and stop it. But I don't think he could have. He's watching. He's caught watching Haaland, and that probably cost him a yard or two to cover that cross. 3 Manchester City, and that's it. I think that's it for Man United. And Pep is jumping and thumping, and he's carrying on the sideline while Ten Hag is just sitting and shaking his head. But is this another hat trick from Haaland? Bruno Fernandes on the front foot here. He takes a shot. First shot on target here from Manchester United from Fernandes, and Ederson makes a comfortable save. "15 goals to Manchester City after 11 games, and it's only October the 2nd. Now, Haaland is a different player. I think he's a phenomenon. And Broderick Barker says, disgusting ball from KDB. It's a beautiful pass. And I mean, I'm not surprised. But to see these players keep up the quality game in, game out, it's great. And Walker is down. He seemed to be in discomfort. Varane, he's also being pulled off. Lindelof coming on. I mean, there's no Maguire out there for Manchester United. So what will be the SQs coming from the Man United camp? That would be very interesting to hear from them. Really, was it a coach each issue? Was it the players not applying themselves? Let's see. The new boy for Man City will be coming on for Kyle Walker. That's Gomez, the new left wing back, will be coming on for Kyle Walker. So I guess Cancelo will be going on the right side and Gomez on the left side. But I think Varane, if you get a chance to watch a replay, really, you see Varane, he was looking over his shoulder to keep track of where Haaland was, and within that time, De Bruyne was just about playing the ball. So I am wondering if the fact that he was paying so much attention to Haaland, it didn't get him the enough time to go back because he's distracted. I mean, yes, he's supposed to mark a marker. But by the time he's tracking back that ball, though, beautiful pass. And the reality is, Haaland scoring it make it even looks more beautiful. If he didn't score it, we would have said it's a good pass. But what if it was a heavy pass, or what if it pass was too early? But the fact that it scores, it's going to look perfect. I mean, I am here upset that I didn't just buy De Bruyne to assist in this game. Yeah. I was tricked by the defensive methods of Ten Hag and his team because they have been very good defensively. Let's not, say otherwise. They have been very good. They're just playing a really great team in Man City. And De Bruyne are carrying the ball on the line here. Very good pass inside to Haaland. And he's on the front foot. Early ball to Jack Grealish. Grealish back to Haaland. And it bumped up on his leg. I think Grealish should have kicked early there. They got the opportunity. Haaland was unselfish. He plays early inside to Grealish, but he could have also kept it and taken a shot on top of the box. But he plays it early to Grealish. Grealish stopped it, tried to be defender, plays it back to Haaland, and it was a little bit too quick for him. Maybe he didn't expect it to come back, but it's dangerous times here for Man United. I don't think they want to see another goal before the first half. Rashford on the near side. He have been out of it for a while. Ericsson inside, wide to Anthony. Anthony takes a shot which was blocked. Another goal from Manchester City on the break, and De Bruyne to Haaland. Haaland to Foden. And a tap in from Foden. I mean, this is Manchester City. This is Manchester City. Martinez down, tying his lace. And it probably can get worse, you know. Without Varane around there, it can get worse. And a great pass even from Haaland. You know, a lot of strikers would want to go for goal there. But he looks up, sees the pass, and Foden outran Malaysia on the near side and taps in. You know what's hurtful about this game now? I sold Foden from my fantasy team. Yeah. I sold Foden and I didn't captain Haaland. Yeah. I was strict by the great form of Manchester United and their defense. You know, but such is life. Let's hope my captain come and let's hope my captain come and do a good job tomorrow. I said I was being well, bro, I have to give it to you. You did say that. You did say you were being a bit conservative, and I was like, why are you treating Manu like this? And here it is, they're 4-0 down 40 minutes, 44 minutes. So you were right, bro. You were right. I mean, I had 3-1, 3-0. I Manu, they've been defending well. I mean, yeah, you can look at the teams that they've played, but they defended well collectively. But as I said, that early goal, that conceding, I always question what if they concede first. And I did say it in the same preview we did, that they have yet to show us quality when they go behind. They have lost every game this season when they go behind first. And here's it, another example. Fernandez with a ball in there. They have lost every game in the Premier League that they have conceded first. And it's again here. And I said it. There are fans leaving the stadium already. There are a lot of empty seats on the United end of the stands. I mean, as a fan, you just enjoy good football. Good football is being played out there, but it's not from your team. I wouldn't leave. And a lot of this have to do with the moment Varane became, uncomfortable when he was down, and then he eventually came on. It's immediately after he came on, the second goal scorer. He was the one tracking Haaland. Ball played by him. He didn't attempt to try and stop it or anything, which I think he would have still kicked it inside the net. if he tried to stop it, but all of it stemming from that Varane injury. You know, he was on the pitch, he was trying to continue, but could he have done better if he was a full 100%? I'm not sure. Haaland, he thumbs the sky and he's smiling, he's happy. He was up for this game. He said that's the game he was looking forward to, the Manchester derby. Man U fans leaving at halftime. Yeah, they are leaving, bro. Um, I mean, we saw Arsenal played a great game yesterday, but we here watching City now, and I mean, they're blowing Man United off the park. Nico Wagwan. Well, the reality is, the reality is the better team is winning. The better team on the day they are winning. The team that's willing to play football are winning. So there should be no complaints here. There should be no complaints from Man United fans. That's the way they have been approaching the games of late. But I've been telling them what would be the plan if you concede first or early. And here we are. It happened, and there's no answer. We're basically seeing what Brentford, not Brentford, Brighton. We're seeing a repeat of those games that played early when they conceded first. You know, and this is a team that has been playing superb and defending superb. And there's no Maguire, there's no Ronaldo out there. So the same pressing players, they're out there. The same midfielder started the game, they're out there. So I would love to hear from a Man United fan what's your take on the game. Is that you're just being outclassed? In my view, I think the better team is just willing to play football, and one team that's not used to trying to play the football are forced to try and play football now. So let's see if they're well. The game is already over, as Nico said.
Strikes absolutely right out of the top draw this.
Spooky season has officially begun. What do you mean by that, Nobaka? I don't understand. What do you mean by that? Man United beat 4-0 to Manchester City. That's no surprise. You know, in my view, there is no surprise there. Why they conceded first? We have seen it's a pattern from them this season when they concede first. I think their approach to the first half was really, really, really really bad. Like they gave away position so easy for the majority of the game. Like each time they get the ball, they're in so much rush to get the ball to Rashford. Like Fernandez tried to make the same pass like 5-6 times straight, and none of them went to Rashford. None of them. The one time a ball came through was when Walker missed. He basically missed the pass, and that's the way he went to Sancho. That was the only half chance I get with, and the ball eventually passed inside to to Ericsson. But otherwise, from that, when Walker missed every pass they tried to play over the top, which they have been doing the whole first half, especially the first 30 minutes. City does controlling, sometimes headed out, and they go again and pressure Manchester United. So I think Manchester United allow most of this to come onto them based on how they approach the game.
First time in Premier League history, Manchester City have scored 4 first-half goals against their neighbours United. Sean Wright-Phillips has probably been the most excitable we've ever seen him in that first half. And what a start inside 8 minutes.
So 62% possession to Manchester City, 7 shots on target. So it could have been more. It could have been worse. A lot of goal line saves. 15 shots to Manchester United, 3 shots, 2 on target.
And just playing the way City do it, dictating the game, and Foden
starts
with it, gets across the box.
It's man against boys here at the Etihad Stadium.
Now. And this finish is excellent for me. I think it's a great finish, especially against a team like
Rashford. Not Rashford.
What about Christian Eriksen pre-match?
Yeah. Well, defensive
City is just too good, way too good for this team, way too good to be defended against. Especially if you even try to stay deep against City, they're happy because they're happy to pass around the football, and they're gonna pass around until they pick that spot or pick that pass to hurt you. And with the likes of a Haaland in that team now, a Haaland which he's so effective with his size and his height and all, it's going to be
right on the edge of the 6-yard box, right central of the goal. He's now off the pitch, having had that ankle injury, and look where
it's going to be easier for them to make that pass, the final pass, as he's so effective.
Right in the middle of the goal. So it was unfortunate in many ways. You still expect, and you see McTominay is the one that's replaced him, and he's a tall lad, but when Haaland's big enough and strong enough anyway, but then you give him a run on you as well, and you're from a standing start, you've got no chance. And we spoke about
Haaland is a machine.
He's just a stunning player in every respect, whether it's on the floor, in the air, and he continues to.
And he's intelligent. In this game, you see, he assisted a goal with a good pass across the line.
Yeah, of course it was. But
he scored a header from a set piece, directly from a set piece, and he also scored. You could see a tap in, but he had to do a lot to get the ball back in the net. It was going away. He slid and bring it back across in the back of the net. So his ability to score so many different type of goals makes him so dangerous. There's no one way to mark him, and if you mark him, he can pick a pass. He can. You see him play so 1-2 on top of the box with Grealish as well. And look at this pass from De Bruyne through the centre box. Great finish there, stretch inside from Haaland. But you guys can click the link in the comment section. Call in, let me know what you think about the game. Barker, you can call in, let me know what. I know you more likely you're watching. Let me know what you think.
But it's got to be a perfect ball if you're going to stay out the back for when Kevin De Bruyne is on the ball.
Football IQ is very high. He's not just a goal scorer.
13 goals in his first 8 Premier League games. Incredible. He's
13 goals from 8 games.
Goals in front of his watching father as well. In 9.5 games.
The most goals from a Premier League player.
In fact, Erling Haaland
after 8
has
games.
5 more league goals than Manchester United's team in total currently, and he can assist as well, as we saw on the stroke of
great player.
Yeah, the goal scorer turned provider basically, and I think Kevin sets him free. Obviously, we caught United on account.
De Bruyne is such a good player on the run.
And for me, the ball's a great ball. He just looks up once and he just strokes it across, and it's just.
But I mean, both goals, you have City players coming from in behind the Manchester United players. Foden basically outran Malaysia to score his second goal.
There's lots of centre forwards. They know exactly where it should go because they're in that same position the Foden's in now a lot of the time.
Good finish again from Foden. So, I mean, it's just it's kind of difficult to assess. Like, was the biggest problem for Man United because they're just been outplayed, and it's their approach to the game. That's how they approach games, you know.
4-0 then. Manchester City.
That's how they approach games. They sit deep and wait for that space in behind, and it's just not working for them. So they basically have to defend, and they're defending. This is the difference between City and Arsenal. City have lethal players that are going to kick the ball in the back of the net. They are going to do that. So you can get away with chances with Arsenal, and then eventually you find one and throw off Arsenal. Then Arsenal, they start, over pressing and leaving a lot of space, but not City. City is going to score. They're going to find a way to score on it. They give them the chance, they're lethal enough, and not just one player. These players are lethal. They can score goals. So you get away with crime with Arsenal. You're not going to do the same with Manchester City.
Solo goal. Just waited and waited and picked his spot. It's his first
But
Premier League goal.
we'll see to repeat their 6-1 win over Manchester United, which they have done some years back. I can't see what's stopping them from scoring 2 more in the second half, because they seem really all over the place. No, Ten Hag is caught now to make a decision. Is he going to go out? Is he going to advise the team to go out there and just go at it and try to score some goals? Whether you get 6, 7, 2, or 4, at least you come out and you show some fight in the second half. Or he's going to tell them, hey, listen, you're going to sit deep and don't concede anymore and try and pick one. But that's what they started the game with, sitting deep and trying to rush the game forward each time they get the ball. And they're 4-0 down now. So what's his plan? I don't think he have a plan right now coming out in the second half. I don't think he does, honestly.
He's on his farewell tour as a
Well, this is quite interesting because I've seen fans and a lot of people, they criticize Arsenal for playing good football but they end up losing in some cases, right? And I think it's unfair to them because you're playing good, you lose a game, right? But you're winning most of the games. While I don't hear them, each time they talk about Conte, it's always praises. Remember Tottenham are a very good coach. Conte is a very, very good coach. He can do this, he can do that. But at the moment, Arsenal is still ahead of them, even before yesterday. So I don't understand why they're praising Conte each time they talk about Tottenham. But they're criticizing Arsenal for playing good and they're ahead. And when you look at it, Tottenham, they did not play. They played Chelsea early on, and they got a last minute equalizer and drew the game. But otherwise from that, they did not play any other top 6 teams. And anytime they talk about Conte specifically, or Tottenham, they say, remember Tottenham are a very good coach. He knows how to do this and how to do that. But he's not doing it. I think as a great coach with a team like that, they should have been playing better and they're not being criticized. It's always, okay, they're not playing anything and they're still grinding results. So imagine if they're playing good. I imagine when this, I imagine when that. So I think, and it's a similar situation now with Manchester United. They're not playing the greatest of football, but they're getting results. But they're being credited for that. But at the same time, a team that's playing good and is ahead, I mean, they're being criticized. Like, how do people do that? I don't understand. They find reason to criticize the team that's ahead and playing good, but hailing the team that's not ahead or behind and playing lesser entertaining or more stagnant football. And they have quality players. I mean, for teams that do have quality players, I can understand. But when you have quality players, they should come out and play. I don't think they should have the quality players and say, hello, this is the way we're going to approach the game. And most games as that. I don't expect Manchester United to come at Etihad and come play man to man. You never win. But you have to have a plan B. You have to have you have to be prepared. And I don't think Manchester United are prepared to be behind the way they approach games. Once they go behind, I don't know what to expect from them. I'm yet to see it. And each time they go behind, they lose. So we're still waiting on that performance if they should concede first. We're yet to see it after 8 games.
Joyous, bouncing mood for the City fans. It will be Malacia who goes
Once you're in, please like the video.
allow the England international
Like the video and share it. You can also share it
on for Manchester United who trail
with a WhatsApp,
4-0.
Twitter, anywhere. What's happening? Sean Paul. Remember we did the preview and Barker said he was being conservative
City is blue right now.
when he said 3-0. And no, we cannot deny that
First Manchester
because it's
derby
4
is
inside the first half.
something very special.
One more play. I mean, their best team, the team that has been starting for them, is playing. The same team. They're here.
For Malacia is the one change
Varane started. He
personnel
came off
for
injured
half-time.
when it was about 3-0.
Yeah, I think Manchester United would be delighted if
Dalat,
they could keep a clean sheet. It
Martinez,
doesn't get any
Malacia,
worse in terms of the scoreline.
McTominay,
It could be great
Rashford,
bigger.
Fernandez,
2 goals
Ericsson,
in the first
Anthony,
half means he's now up to 50 for
and
Manchester City in all competitions. He's the
and
youngest
Sancho.
player to
For
reach
City,
50 goals under Pep
for City,
Guardiola.
Edison. City on the front foot here early on in the second half.
Hat-trick denied on that occasion.
Foden takes a shot saved by De Gea. Yeah. City, Nathan Ake, Akanji, Walker, he came off. Gomez on for him. Cancelo, Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, and De Bruyne up front.
As I
Grealish,
said in the first half, they
Haaland,
themselves at times by
and Foden.
needlessly conceding possession.
Oh, I think you said I play against City.
Second Premier League performance
Manu.
smoothly as his debut
Manu.
win against Arsenal when he scored.
I mean,
Here is Luke Shaw.
they could have done better in my eyes. The way they tried to come out when they win the ball. They're doing the same thing.
Ericsson.
Even when the space is not there, even when the forward is being marked, they're still trying to force the ball on Rashford. Rashford is not that player that will out muscle and stuff like that. He needs the space. I didn't know them. You know what the hurtful thing about this? I sold
Down by Ericsson.
Foden off my fantasy team. And I did not captain Haaland.
Manchester United trying to start the second half with
Yeah.
some authority.
So I'm sitting here, watching
Authority they lacked in the opening
potential
stages of the
points that I
first
could
half.
have had. Lost. But Man United here on the front foot. Let's see if they can, show some character, some pride in the second half.
Sancho does get it back.
Sancho on the far side against 2 defenders.
Shaw.
Shaw with the early square in, headed out. And to show you that if this game, well, it should finish, with City winning. Ten Hag was out coach the same way I said.
Since arriving at
I
Manchester
said
City at County.
Arteta was out coached by Ten Hag in the Man U game. Ten Hag out coach here because most will look at the team lineup and be surprised that Rodri wasn't starting. But I'm not, because Pep would have known that Man United is going to come at Etihad Stadium and sit deep. He doesn't really need a tackle line that midfield. He really doesn't need it. The only thing he needs is a quick defender to cope with those long balls and that quick ball into Rashford. Once he has a quick, effective defender that can, defend in the air well too, to block those crosses and those long balls, he's good. Because Man United, they're going to try to bypass the midfield, so it doesn't need a Rodri to make any tackles in there. So what do? He played Gundogan and Bernardo Silva, 2 people that is going to just play the football all day, and De Bruyne to string the passes
It's meant for Bernardo Silva.
going forward or to make that final ball or the final dribble. He knew from the get-go, Man United ain't going to come here and play the football, so I don't need an out-and-out only midfielder. They're going to come and try to bypass the midfield. So Rodri really would be not much needed in that game. His quality is not really needed. You just need people that will be ready to play the football around, pass it around. And Gundogan, someone that will keep position all day for City. And Bernardo, he's witty with his dribble.
Manchester City have now
So I think with the lineup from the get go, Pep won there, and with 4-0 up, you can never deny that it's working.
Tottenham back in the mid-60s.
Man United chasing here, City passing it around.
Guardiola's team is setting.
I think this is too high. Yeah, City passing it around. Sorry about that.
Challenged by Lindelof for the Manchester City throw.
5 minutes into the second half, Man City 4, Man United 0.
Gomez.
City plays it back to Ederson.
I suspect the players from FC Copenhagen may not be delighted at the fact that they're up next.
Ederson to Akanji. He dribbles, beats one, beats two in midfield.
Premier League next Saturday.
He plays it wide to Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish, Gomez overlapping. Jack Grealish to Gomez. He plays it once. A corner kick to Manchester City. Is Grealish catching a little farm of late for Manchester City? I mean, he scored in the last game. He starts again today. We know Pep believes in him. He's playing okay. We're still not getting the Grealish that we know and the quality that we know he has. So we're still waiting on that. But he's playing good enough. De Bruyne and Foden over the set piece. De Bruyne will take it.
Lindelof's header. Haaland.
Out by Manchester United and Manu on the break.
Wasn't that?
Sancho here. He's double teamed.
Taking the corner.
And De Bruyne wins that battle.
Sums up the work rate of the champions.
Throw into Manchester United. He throws it back to Dalla to Lindelof. Lindelof, he came on for Varane. Martinez inside to Ericsson. To McTominay. McTominay plays it outside
Here is Luke Shaw.
to Luke Shaw on the left side. So Luke Shaw came on for I think Malasia. Was he struggling? I'm not too sure. I think that change was made at halftime. Let me just check here. Yeah. So substitution halftime. Luke Shaw on for Malasia. Dalot on the near side. Inside to Rashford. Rashford beats one. He has space. He beats two. Willie kick. He plays it wide to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw inside to Ericsson. Ericsson on top to Rashford. Fernandez takes it. Plays it out to Dalot. Man United with probably their best attacker, Anthony. He waits on the player. Dalot turns with it. Dribbles across. Good defending here from City. They're keeping Man United at bay. And they won the ball on top of the box. Forward pass to De Bruyne. Inside early to Haaland. Haaland plays it back to De Bruyne on the outside. Man City on the break again. De Bruyne looks up. He passes it back to Bernardo Silva. And City will calm it down here in the Manchester United's half. Sorry. Bernardo Silva turns. He looks. He's walking with it. No one close to him. Wide here to Cancelo. Back to Bernardo Silva. They're keeping position. No Man United player making an attempt to tackle Bernardo Silva at the moment. Cancelo plays it back to Akanji. Akanji to Nathan Ake. I mean, I would hope to see Man United score though. I think they have what it takes to score, but I just not see where it's coming from. I mean, they have been playing well. They have been getting the results.
if
um,
Manchester City now want to manage the situation
based on how they set up the play.
kick on and maybe
Not the
allow
greatest and
United to
prettiest
come up
football,
with
but
attacks. And we've seen
it's
with
effective
good
for them and
spells
it has
since
been.
the restart.
And Casemiro and Ronaldo warming,
Patient since joining his old
the
Real Madrid
two
teammates.
veterans in the
Ronaldo
game,
at Old Trafford.
they are coming to add
Premier League
some
game, the Brazilian.
quality to
Today will be his
an experience to the
substitute
Manchester
appearance in
team.
the top flight.
I mean, for moments like these and games like these, they need players that know the know-how and have it in
Dallo.
their ammunition and stuff to
Manchester
apply
United have won their last
certain
two
things. Not
Premier
everything
League
is
away
being in
games in a
thought.
row, but those
Some
have
things
been
they need
their only
experience,
consecutive away league wins in over a
and they
year.
have all that.
Think back in the last season from March
That
through
not
to the
got
start of this season.
all I'm gonna 4 for this a finish. I
Manchester
doubt it.
United lost 7 Premier League away
Who
matches
will
in
be
a row.
scoring the 4 goals to Man United? Rashford. Good first touch here from Anthony. He cuts inside. He takes a shot. Whoa! Beautiful from Anthony. Whoa! Wow! 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 That was beautiful. That was beautiful. He basically a long ball to him. Jack Grealish not reading the ball properly. He was beaten by one touched Anthony. He comes on to his on his left. Gomez and Gundogan watching him didn't expect him to kick, but he did kick, and the ball flew through three defenders and hit in the back of the net. And as I said, I hope Manchester United will score a goal. You know, but I don't know where it's coming from. They scored one. I don't think it's going to finish 4-4 though, Nico. No, that's not going to happen. And this is why I have to question, why is it that they don't try and just play some football? Because they have quality players. That wasn't a counter attack. It was just a good ball across the field. A good first touch from Anthony to beat Grealish. He cuts inside. And he takes a very good shot. He takes a chance and he scores. So why is it that they don't play? Why is it that they keep approaching the game negatively?
And those United supporters that remained in the stadium have got something to cheer, finally.
I mean, yeah, you need a little fight. You just 4-0 down. You need to show that you're Manchester United. It was Ericsson who plays that ball across the field. A very good ball too. This would give Man U some confidence. I mean, a 4-2 game would be interesting. So let's see if they can nick another one early, like the next 5 to 10 minutes. It can be a very interesting, finish to this game. Very, very interesting finish to this game. Silva with space here, and he plays it wide to Grealish. Grealish tries to beat Dalat. A very good tackle there. A shout from the fans, but the ref says no, it's a goal kick. And it's a double change to Manchester United. Rashford off for Martial. He's back from injury. And the second change, we have Casemiro coming on for McTominay. So this, let's see if we can get that second goal from Man United and make this an interesting final 20 minutes.
Can he give a bit more strength in the middle of the park now for the visitors? Still, Ronaldo waits for his moment. There are many big stages that he doesn't grace.
Ronaldo, he's still on the bench looking on. He doesn't look, too happy. I mean, no one should look happy for one down. That would be a big problem. Why are you smiling? Ake dribbles. He has a lot of space in the middle of the pitch. He goes forward. He plays it to. He tries to play it to Haaland, but it was a poor pass with good pressure from Manchester United. You must say Gundogan he turns a lot of space as well. The Manchester players, United players, they look a little bit tired. They're not tracking City players that much. Whoa, and great skill there from Grealish puts one on the ground. He tries to play it across a block from the Man United defender and a corner kick to Manchester City. Grealish here. He looks like he's ready to play football, right?
Martinez.
I'm looking for something. I'm not seeing where I put it. A set piece to Manchester City.
Scored against Manchester United in his playing career. Alfie Haaland back in his Nottingham Forest days. Last time a member of the Haaland family played in a Manchester derby was when Alfie was on the receiving end of that infamous red card challenge from Boyki. Casemiro with important defending to do there.
The header from Akanji was actually going wide.
Ericsson plays it long upfield, and City will deal with that one quite easily.
Just gracefully glides along the turf, the Portuguese international. Reached the hour mark at the Etihad. 5 goals in the 60 minutes so far. Bernardo Silva. Grealish. Challenged by Ericsson. Sancho. Bruno Fernandes. Anthony, the goal scorer for the visitors.
Manchester City are now getting back into a shape that's almost like 4-4-2 defensive. That wasn't too clever from Martinez. His goal certainly was just to lift spirits. But Manchester City are basically allowing
Yeah, sorry about that.
have more of the ball to enjoy a little more space.
Yeah, got it. Sorry about that. I would love to see Manu score one more. See how interesting this game can finish. Um, half an hour to go. Man City 4, Man United 1. And we all know City is going to enjoy the position for the rest of this game. They're going to enjoy it. They're going to enjoy every second of it. They're going to pass it around, especially the fact that goal has scored. Pep would have warned them and say, "Hey, don't allow this to be an open game, and to give them that confidence to get back."
The expression is quite polite. The coach's team are 4-1 up. He's keeping all the joy deep inside. Only 2 of his 8 derby wins have actually been here at the Etihad. Pep Guardiola, he's won 6 at Old Trafford. Such high standards he demands of his team, though.
City on the break, ball inside to Haaland. He tried to sneak it in the near post, and I think De Gea touched it wide.
And when he latched onto that, you see him waiting for the chance of a through ball, and then here it comes. And he knows the keeper's position. He's thinking that he might just catch De Gea out near post, but he's too quick for Martinez as well at getting into that space.
Very good attempt there from Haaland.
We've seen a lot of world-class strikers in action over the 30-year history of the Premier League. Been able to score 13 goals in Premier League victory. Haaland is setting new standards.
Grealish inside to De Bruyne. De Bruyne back outside to Gomez. Gomez early ball in. And Haaland with another hat trick. A great ball in from Gomez. And Haaland with another Hat trick.
Premier League, the player has scored hat tricks, 3 home league matches in a row. The glass ceilings continue to be shattered.
Another hat trick from Haaland. Silky passing for Manchester United. Ball to. He's free. He's free like a bird. 4 defenders in there and he's still free. De Bruyne wide to Gomez. Gomez early pass and simple tapping from about 8 yards, 8 to 10 yards from Haaland.
Kylian Mbappe, he's ready to push Ronaldo, who's on the bench here for Manchester United.
Great finish from Haaland. That's 5-1.
He's the new superstar on the block, but this might be offside.
They're checking to see if the goal was offside. If Gomez was offside, I doubt it though. I doubt he was offside. And the goal will stand 5-1 to Manchester City. Manchester cannot keep up. I've realized after the past 10 minutes, City players, both defenders and midfielders, be driving through the middle of the pitch with a lot of space as well. Man United on the break. Sancho on the far side. He plays it to Martial. Ball is back now, straight to Manchester City. Man United wins it back. A free kick here to Manchester United on the far side. Quick free kick. And again, they do. Why is it that they don't get the defenders up in the box and try to square the ball in the boxes? You're playing it. I don't understand. I can't understand. I can't understand what is the end game for Manchester United. Keep on playing quick free kicks and all that. None of them is working. Like literally, none of them is working. They're not working. You have an opportunity about 20 yards outside of the box. It's closer to the touchline. Fernandez is on the pitch. I think Ericsson was pulled. Maybe. But they have players that can play a set piece. I mean, if you get a corner, someone has to take it. Luke Shaw is out there. Dallas is out there. Get the defenders in the box and try to play the ball in the box to a defender. At least get bodies in the box. They're playing a quick free kick and give away the football again. And they could have get even a half chance. You can get a penalty if someone holds on to you in the box or something. I mean, this is really poor for Manchester United. It's really poor. The way they give away position easily, it's really poor. And when I tell people if Arsenal was just clinical in that game, it wouldn't have been a 3-1 to Manchester United. I'm telling you. You pick up a team that has a Haaland, yeah, you're gonna be punished. Just saying. Arsenal do have the luxury of a Haaland, so we can understand. But it's poor to me from Manchester United though. Not that they're losing, but the way they give away position cheaply all the time. Like it's really poor in my view. And I personally expected more. Any Manchester United fan that tell me that they didn't expect more, they'll be lying. I think it's more of a reality check that hey, you're doing well, but when you play a team that will finish their chances, then they might have a problem. Good long ball here to Anthony. Can he find one more? He has 2 defenders on him. He tried to play it inside to Marshall. He got it. Anthony appealing for a foul. The referee says no. Throw into Manchester United on the near side. Fred is making way for Sancho. Fernandez with the early ball there inside. Good attempt from Fernandez, and Cancelo was there to play it out.
And he just thought he was going to plant his head up until Cancelo got that right boot to him.
Almost Athletic pivots. Joe Cancelo.
Corner kick to Manchester United. And Sancho will come off for Fred, the Brazilian
Return to the Etihad for him today.
is on.
Another change, and again, Cristiano Ronaldo not brought on.
20 minutes to go. Good ball in there from Manchester United. Can they nick one here? Anthony plays it. Fernandez comes out on the near side. He plays it back. Man City, they're pressing well. They forced Man U back to their defenders. But Man United possessing the ball positively, in my view. And Man United have been their best. Space here for Anthony. He takes a shot. And it's wide. That was an opportunity. He was clearing space. He had passes. He had time. He rushed the shot, and it was wide. That's a very good chance, though. But the best of Manchester United has been since they're 4-1 and 5-1 down. It goes to show that team, they do have quality. They do have quality, and I think they should try to find that balance. Try to find that balance to bring out the best in and playing both ways. I mean, there are games that you can come and play static and try to nick it. It is a Man City, so probably that's what you do. But at least if you try to mix it most of the times, you wouldn't be uncomfortable going down and trying to come out and play it. It will be a part of your DNA. But because they don't do that, they've been playing one way. It forced them to continue, and when you go down, it's hard for you to change. And even when you do change, you get exploited because you're not used to that. Good ball there from Anthony. Space here for the lad to find a good square in. Can he pick out a Man United player? Good defending from Man City. And they played out De Bruyne on the near side. He beats Fred. Plays it to Grealish. Grealish cuts inside. He has two passes. Will he play it? He plays to Haaland. Haaland takes a touch, turn around. He has time. Plays it to Foden. And Foden makes it 6. They're requesting offside. I know that's an offside. Hat trick for Haaland, hat trick for Foden. I sold Foden from my fantasy team. I am going to repeat that. I sold Foden. I sold Foden from my fantasy. And City, it makes it so easy. De Bruyne, twisting Fred. Grealish walks in. Nobody tackles Grealish. Plays it to Haaland, which everybody's watching. Haaland takes a turn and slips it inside to Foden, which is onside. So that's 2 assists and a hat trick for Haaland. And I didn't captain Haaland either. So that's a big loss of my fantasy team. Big loss. De Bruyne supposedly brought the ball out of play on the build up. And they say the goal stands as well. So that's hat trick for Foden, hat trick for I'm not sure. I think there's an option there you can look at, but I'm not sure. Try to press the message or something. And I doubt it can, but I don't remember. I would have to come on it with my phone and try it. I'm not sure how you remove it. Foden makes way. I can't believe I sold Foden from a fantasy team. I'm still. Oh boy. Whosoever I replaced him with, you better find a way to score at least a double. Foden off, De Bruyne also coming off. This looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 change for Manchester City. 6-1 with 25 minutes to go. This can be it. Grealish and Gundogan coming off. De Bruyne also coming off. Palmer from the academy coming on. Laporte coming on. Mahrez on as well. And Alvarez on. So these are players that want to get themselves in the first 11. So they're not going to stop. And by the likes of this, we see 4 change made, and Haaland is still out there. So there's no signs of this stopping. No sign of this stopping realistically.
So I think they've gone to 4-2-3-1. Palmer's playing from the left, Mahrez from the right, and Alvarez is playing just off Haaland.
Man United played inside City, trying to win it high up the pitch. They did win it. Inside to Palmer. Palmer plays it to Haaland. Haaland 1-on-1. He takes a shot blocked by the defender. Palmer plays it to Ake. Ake inside to Bernardo Silva. He's going to direct the play now from midfield. He looks like he have dropped a little bit deeper where Gundogan was. And he's going to direct traffic from deep. Long ball here from Edison to Cancelo. City playing it a little bit slow. Bernardo Silva with the ball, no one close to him. He plays it to Laporte. He's now the captain as Gundogan made way. Okay, 1-2 touch with Laporte. And even the defenders, they are playing 1-2 going up the pitch. Where is that energy from Manchester United that we saw, in the previous games? They had an energy that they stopped a lot of plays and they bullied a lot of players, from early. I'm not seeing that today. They're really, really being outclassed. And this is a sign to the other teams for Arsenal. It's not going to be a easy road with the legs of a City running behind, There's no back to 1 point lead at the top of the table. And you can safely say City and Arsenal, they have a little breathing space, just a little tiny breathing space between them and the rest of the pack with these 2 wins this weekend. 2 derbies, 4 top 5 teams going head to head on the return of a full Premier League fixture. Akanji here plays it to Laporte. Okay, on the left side. Gomez. Where is he playing now? Ake is playing left back, Cancelo right back, Laporte and Akanji in centre back. So Gomez, the new left back, he seems to be playing a little bit higher at the moment. Is he playing inside? I need to look for him. Palmer is playing left side in the attack. Alvarez on the right side. So that would suggest that Gomez, the left back, he's actually playing in midfield at the moment. Ericsson with a long ball there. He plays it out with another unforced error from Manchester United. I mean, Ten Hag have to go back to the drawing board. They have played a couple games well and within their right, and for they played, they won. So we cannot tell them that they didn't play good. But he has to go back to the drawing board. There has to be plan B and plan C, especially when they play in the top teams. teams that are lethal, teams that have players that will hurt you and will find a way to play through the wall and the structure you set up for counter attacks. Because ever since Man United have realized that the early ball to Rashford is not working, I haven't seen anything. They have no. I mean, based on what I'm seeing, I'm not seeing a plan B or plan C. Just to how they're going to go forward. Fernandez, they're arguing that he won the ball clearly. A foul called for his tackle. He's booked a yellow card for Fernandez. I mean, you're already 6-1 down. You don't need to be riled up and arguing the referee. Maybe that's what he's booked for. I don't think it's a foul. Just relax. See through. It's just 3 points. It's a derby, I understand, but Haaland plays it early and darts to the center of the pitch after he came deep for that pass. City are trying to create another chance. Bernardo Silva inside. Okay, Gomez is playing in the midfield as well. Gomez wins it high. Man United wins it back, and both teams fighting for position here. And Tony, he turns. He's trying to get rid of Bernardo Silva. He plays it to the defender. Back to him and near to the corner flag. He does well to get it out. A flick and then boot up the field. Sometimes that's what you have to do to get it out. Regardless of the scoreline, Ten Hag will be proud of them today. They did run a lot, which he very much requires of his team. Run a lot doing what? Chasing the football game? It must be crazy. I mean, as I said, they came up with a method that been working. So I think you cannot really blame them much, as you say, for real. But things have to change. When you see that it's not working, you have to have a clear idea of what to do if it's not working. And I haven't seen an alternative, an effective alternative at that. And we can always say that, but City they're brilliant. When they have the ball, they're brilliant. When they don't, they press a lot. They force you. It forces you to do things that you probably don't want to. But I've seen where Fernandez get the ball, especially in the first half, and he's just every ball he gets, he's trying to play to Rashford, even when he's marked. Like, why are you keep on playing the ball the same place at the same time with the same intent? I mean, you're playing human beings. They're going to know and realize the approach, and they're going to stop it. And each time you do it, they're going to stop it. You have to change things. You have to be unpredictable. That's maybe the term I should use. You can't approach a game. And I mean, you have teams and players that you definitely know what they're going to do, but they are effective with it. But they're playing City, yeah, with a coach that you know will tell his team what to expect and what to do to counter that. I mean, nevertheless, even if they played well, they probably still would have lost, but maybe 2-3, not 6. And I think City, with 4 changes at once, kind of dropped their level. With De Bruyne coming off, they're not really, moving the ball forward as quickly and direct without him, I must say. Good ball inside for Manchester United, and they make it 6-2. Martial has scored, and it's 6-2 to Manchester United. I mean, their fans in there cheering and they're clapping. They're happy for the cancellation goal. And I'm saying, play some football, man. As I said, the wholesale changes though from from Pep has dropped the level of Manchester City. And Fred there with a very good work. Fred is the one that made the space, take the shot, and Edison palmed it directly to Marshall. And he did well because the defender was trying to kick it and he hit it. You take a risk and it's 6-2. And this is not a good sign for Manchester City. You're winning comfortably and still manage to concede 2 goals. I don't think that would be a good sign for Pep. Are you conceding too much? Good question. City on the break again. 1-2 here on the near side. Plays it inside to Gomez. Gomez is a very good player. I've seen him. Oh, Alvarez there with an opportunity. Good block from Manchester United. And it's a corner to. It's a corner to City. But Nico, remember I was telling that Gomez. I've seen him playing advanced for Anderlecht. He's playing midfield now, and he looks really good, and he looks really good up here. Well, what I think I think City need to move on from Walker now. He's too injury prone at the moment. Um, Gomez takes the set piece here, the corner kick. Laporte heads it wide. So they need to move on from Walker now. You know, play Cancelo right back and play Gomez left back. Yeah, Aki can play left back as well. Maybe he doesn't get what he wants from Aki at left back, but he might need to make some more transfers um, to facilitate that. 5 minutes to go, and Man United on the break here, near side to Anthony. 1v1 with Ake. Anthony tries to play it to the near post, but not a clean shot. So Edison catches. Marshall would have thought that a pass inside would be better for him as he was lurking. Man City plays it out. They're happy to pass it around, finish off this game. Man United, they're trying to make something of themselves in the latter stages here. They're pressing high up the pitch. They're winning balls early. Casemiro with a shot, and it's wide. And 6-2 at the Etihad in the Manchester derby. Manchester is blue at the moment. Foden hat-trick, Haaland hat-trick, and a double assist. He is out of this world. And Wolves have sacked their coach with them sitting, I think, close to the bottom of the table at the moment. He has been sacked. Sorry. Sorry about that. What does this mean for Manchester United? No. I mean, regroup and come again. As I said, the better team won. The better team on the day one, despite of the scoreline. So don't let a 6-2 beating, get to you. You have a mission, you have a goal, and you continue to work towards that. So I don't think they should dwell too much into the scoreline of the game. I think what Ten Hag needs to do is find a plan B, an effective plan B to what has been working for them. Edison here playing it around, taking his time, and effectively he passes it out. One header, Man City attack. I mean, they're just so good at what they do.
Manchester City fans are around us are moaning at the moment because Cancelo gave it away. That's ridiculous. Look at the scoreboard. Standard so high, expectancy so great.
Casemiro with a beautiful shot saved by Edison. Anthony with another shot blocked by Ake. Anthony has been a bit selfish since he scored. Dalot inside to Fernandez. Lindelof to Martinez. Plays it wide. In space here on the far side. Bruno Fernandes. Inside and a turn. Free kick on the edge of the box for Manchester United. Can they make it 6-3? Marshall pulled that foul.
Far, far behind in this race, but they're not giving up. And they've an opportunity to score a third goal away from home here. Down goes
He was
Martial
fouled
inside the
by
penalty area.
Cancelo. Is it a penalty or a free kick? Let's
For
see if it
Manchester
was
United.
inside the box.
I think it's one. Martial maybe one more than Cancelo gave away. He certainly made the referee believe that he was fouled with that little swivel. He went on. And a chance of a third. I mean, you speak to any
And
of
it
those
is a
managers
penalty.
who left
And
at half time or
Marshall
at
will
full time, they
take the
probably
penalty
couldn't have envisaged what
to
might
try
happen.
and make it 6-3.
I think Anthony wanted a say in this. Anthony, the Brazilian, but it's no French Anthony. Anthony Martial will attempt to score. And does on the
Beautiful
penalty kick out
penalty
to the
from
far side
Martial.
corner. Anthony Martial, second of the game. It is
And
now
he came on to score
1-0
two.
against City in the last
And
6
why is
minutes.
it that Manchester City they're making it
Penalty.
so uncomfortable for them? Like
There's no saving that
you're
one.
winning the game
And the horse
quite
race
easily.
for
Premier League
Manchester
hasn't
United
updated
moves
us
to
yet.
3 at the Etihad today.
That's quite a brilliant spot kick.
It was a brilliant penalty though. Up in
Playing
the
close to
V,
90 minutes.
keeper went the right way. 2 minutes added on. 2 minutes added on after so much changes though.
Advantage of that. 6 goals to 3 in Manchester
I mean, there were
City's
a lot of
favour.
changes in that game. At least four change from City and so much goals. Well, in the second half, three,
To be
five
emphasised
goals in the
towards
second
the
half.
end.
2 minutes. I
It's
would
the
have
first
expected more time.
penalty that Manchester United have scored this season.
I would have expected more time though.
Martinez.
Martinez plays it out to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes plays it wide to
Now Dallin.
Dalot. Man United trying to find a fourth before the first half. Brent Fernandes, he moves, he plays it over the top. Too long, way too long, and that's a goal kick. That just might be it for
First
the
half.
Manchester derby today.
The more wayward nature of that attempt.
Interesting times. No surprise of the winners. Maybe the way it went about. Probably no surprise as well.
Big window
Manu was
early into the
4-0
season.
down in the
Manchester
first
United
half
never managed to achieve in all
to
but
Brentford.
last season.
So, no surprise to some. Haaland hat trick.
First half humiliation. Second half respect.
Foden hat trick.
Some respect for Manchester United.
And Edison kicks the
Manchester
ball
United have won the second half
for
in
throw.
Europe.
Poor goal kick there from Edison.
3-2.
And that's the final whistle.
6-3
Manchester
Manchester
City
United.
6,
Another
Man
win
United
for
3. And I
Manchester
think
United. 3
6-3
Premier League games in a row.
is
Each
probably
won
not even the
at
reflection of the
Etihad.
game. I
In
mean,
each
Manchester
of
United
them,
scored 3 goals, but it wasn't
the standards continue to
sorry,
rise. With them will
an
come
entertaining
expectation.
encounter between two teams.
Very
It
special
was
day
one
for
basically
Manchester
running away with
United.
it and say, you know what, let's take the foot off the
Also,
gas.
he'll remember that.
And
City
eventually, Man
return in
United,
search of the
they
match
found a
winner.
way to sneak
Enjoy what
3 goals in.
already
And
received from
that's
the
a good
fans
sign
at
as
the
well.
Etihad.
You find a way to score
A
3 and still
special
lose. But
day for City. Haaland, who continues
Haaland,
to go from strength to
he would
strength.
take one of the ball, I guess, and Foden
City
takes another. But
matches in his day.
Haaland got the bat better of
City lead
Martinez
City.
today.
It's now
Hat trick and a
21
double assist.
Premier League games unbeaten. Foden and Haaland embrace each other. The 6 goals between the two of them. The
And as I said, I
occasion
sold
for team.
Foden from my fantasy
Manchester
team.
City that they
I don't know
will
why I should just leave the
return to
team.
the drawing board for Eric Ten Hag.
I should just leave the
Manchester
team. If
City
Travis is here,
two,
Biggs, you're the one that made a
United
transfer.
3.
My team was okay, and I was like, probably I need to make a transfer. And I went and I troubled it, and that's it.
Michael
Such is life. Maybe the person that's my captain is going to produce. I don't know. Maybe let's hope. And I didn't captain Haaland instead of him. I mean, that's how it is. And Man City 6, Man United 3. I think City were more than 3 goals better than Manchester United in reality, but they took their foot off the gas by pulling the players that were fueling these attacks and running Man United ready. But at the end of the day, City back to a point behind um
Talent since its inception. Over the next
Arsenal.
hour, we will discuss who was the greatest
So the two
German star to
top
come to these
teams
shores,
won
and we have
this
plenty to pick
weekend,
from.
and this is how the table looks at the moment. 21 points to Arsenal at the top. They continue to lead the table after two months past 8 games in. Tottenham Hotspur, they were beat by Arsenal. They're 17 points, 3 points behind City, 4 points behind Arsenal. Brighton with a game in hand, 14 points. Chelsea also with a game in hand, 13 points. And Man United on 12 points with a game in hand as well. So they can potentially, move up the table with a win. But that's how the top six is right now with the current scores and results for this week. And our upcoming game today will be Leeds United versus Aston Villa.
Gentlemen as well, former England and Bayern Munich and Manchester United midfielder Owen
Leeds are
Hargreaves.
13 with 8 points, Aston Villa 7. So 13th and 14th will be playing.
I think so, yeah. One of the reasons
This should be an exciting game for both. They're going to both go for it, I would assume.
That's why I want to come to the Premier League.
Yes, and of course,
But what are your takes on the game, though? What do you think? Manchester United, they were too negative. Is it that they are finally played a big team?
So who are these two people in this
Outside of Liverpool and maybe Arsenal, I don't know. But I mean, they've been playing well with their plan and with their methods and Ten Hag idea of getting results.
That's Matthias Breitkreuz. He came
But
with someone who wasn't quite as
it's
well
City.
known.
I mean, they have played. It's Manchester City.
Stefan first name? Beinlich.
I knew that was Stefan
Yes.
Breitkreuz. Good player, by the way. Good player.
But Breitkreuz was the first to play in the Premier League, and of course there'll be City fans throwing things at the telly saying Uwe Rosler, but Uwe Rosler was
But
the
Haaland,
first German to score in the Premier League, and we'll get to him a little bit
he was
later on.
spectacular.
So look, just going back to those early days, Rafa, why were there so few Germans who came over in 92, 93 in the inception of the Premier League?
I think English football was still.
He was brilliant. Haaland was brilliant. 3 goals, 2 assists. That's 5 goals for goal contribution. Wow. In one game. At the moment, Haaland have scored more than Manchester United in the Premier League. Man United 11 goals. I think Haaland is on 11 or 12 at the moment. I mean, and it's probably good sportsmanship. The fact that City didn't went out and try to make it worse than it actually was, and you have to respect them for that. They stuck in, and after 6, they're like, okay, that's it. De Bruyne, let's go. Foden, let's go. Gundogan, let's go, and get some of the younger guys some game time. So I think it's really, really good for them to do that. But all in all, thank you guys for passing through. That will be it for today. Manchester City, they won 6-3 over Manchester United in the Manchester derby. So they're back a point behind Arsenal. They would have won yesterday against Tottenham in the other derby, 3-1. So both teams going at it early on in the season, 8 games gone. We're now in October, a very, very busy month for both teams playing in the Premier League and in Europe. Champions League for Man City, UEFA Cup for Arsenal. they both will be playing like every 3 days for the next month and more. So that's a lot on the players. So we're going to see that a rotation, and we all know rotation can, throw off the momentum of teams and cause hiccups here and there. So City, they have a double team. They have the likes of Alvarez coming off the bench. They didn't play Rodri today. Maris coming off the bench. You get me? So their team is deep. Arsenal on the other side, they have Nketiah, very younger ones coming off the bench, the Vera, and all of that. So it's who can find that balance within the next month and a half, and we will see what the table looks like going into World Cup. That's the big break, and that's going to be very crucial. As World Cup can carry injuries and stuff like that, it can kill the momentum of certain teams, and certain teams can pick up from there. So it's who goes in positive and comes out positive, or who comes out positive, goes in negative and comes out positive. We will see. But at the end, it should be a very, very interesting 4 months, interesting month or 6 weeks of football in the Premier League going forward. So thank you guys once more. Once you're here, if you're on the playback, you can like the video, subscribe if you're new, and also share with your friends, especially the ones interested in sports. We always be here to live stream games, watch along, we do reviews, previews, and a little bit of highlights here and there. But we're always here once Premier League is active and ready. So thank you guys once more. Peace out. I'll see you soon. Champions League is this week, so we're definitely going to be taking part in that. Have a wonderful day on your end. Good.